Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
You guys ready to go old school? Time to review an old school IPA. Courtesy of Stone. And why am I reviewing this? Because they are going to start distributing this beer in 19.2 ounce cans, because fuck you, that's why. Stone does whatever they want, and I love that about them. This is Stone IPA. Look how big that can is. It's like the stovepipe cans from that Oscar Blues does with 1050. That's exactly how that is. They are going to start distributing Stone IPA in 19.2 ounce, I think 6-packs, which is, could you imagine golfing with a 6-pack of 20 ounce cans of 7%, 6.9% IPA? It could be fun. It says the iconic West Coast style IPA. And that's probably true. This little thing that they sent says 71 IBUs, and the hops are Centennial, Azacca, Calypso, Motueka, Ella, and Vic Secret. And to that I say, you can't really taste all those, right? This has a shitload of hops in it. Availability is year-round, it says. Distribution nationwide starting May 14th. So by the time this review is up, you guys should be seeing these big-ass cans. So I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I've never reviewed this beer on the channel. And it's been, I could say months. I don't even remember the last time I had Stone IPA. I'm actually looking forward to this. I've talked about it before. Like, you drink all these hazy, juicy beers. It's fun to drink West Coast beer. So let's do that, shall we? Give her the old college try. There's a massive head on that. Yeah, that looks like a Stone beer. This is one of those beers, like, when I moved back to San Diego in 2011, I used to crush these beers. This was one of my favorite beers. So, new money people who watch this review will probably say that this review is dumb and this beer sucks. This beer isn't for you. This beer is for people who don't care about the haze craze. It's about people who like in-your-face, bitter West Coast beer still. And I'm glad that I said that. We did the I'm Peach review. I don't know if this is going to go up before that, but spoiler alert if it does. Stone just doesn't give a shit about the whole hazy thing. They brew beer that they want to brew, and that's it. So it's crystal clear. It looks darker on camera than it is out here. It's a straw yellow color. Finger of just a super, like, it's marshmallowy head. It's crazy. Looks awesome. I mean, that's a West Coast beer right there. A lot of people hate that these days, and that bothers me, but whatever. You do you guys. Smell it. I mean, this smell... It's a Stone beer. It's dank, it's resinous, it's piney, it's earthy, it's grassy. It's like lemon lime. There's a little bit of like tropical fruitiness, but it's not tropical fruity like you're used to smelling in a hazy beer. It's like this sweet kind of tropical thing. There's plenty of like that sweet, crackery, malty backbone that's there. But this is just super... I mean, it's Stone IPA. It's dank and in your face. It reminds me of like life before chasing beer. It reminds me of life before trading beer. It reminds me of life before standing in line for beer. Like this, this smells like the past. And I dig that. So let's taste it. Cheers. Yeah, that's Stone IPA. I mean, it's super resinous. It's dank. Pine needles. Even like this spearmint, like wintergreen kind of a thing. Earthy, dirty, bitter. It stays on your tongue. It's clean though. It's crisp. Like it's a good break from juice bombs. It's a good break from hazy beers. We were talking about, I don't remember who I was talking to about it, but it's like, at what point, like, everyone's making hazy beer now, right? And not all of it's good. At what point do people just be like, you know what, enough's enough. Don't care anymore. Not that you don't care, but it's like, I don't know. There's a place for this, and I'm glad that I'm not to the point where I don't care about filtered beer anymore. I'm glad that I still enjoy this. I'm glad that I still can appreciate this. I'm glad that I still respect beers like this. Because without these beers, I mean, you wouldn't have your hazy beer. Again, this is old school. This tastes nothing like the beers that are coming out today. If you don't like dank, if you don't like bitter, if you don't like resinous, if you don't like crazy pithy citrus, over the top lemon zest, if you don't like that in your beer, if you don't like hops, if you don't like your tongue tingling from that, you won't drink this. I like that. This reminds me of beers that I fell in love with. So beers like this hold a special place in my heart. Is this anything crazy? No. But 7-8 years ago, I mean, this is what everyone cared about. This is, people still, like, Stone's up the road from me. I can drive by and see people. It's packed all the time. Like, people are still loving Stone beer in San Diego, so that's a cool thing. I mean, for me, this is like a B+ beer these days, but I love it. I can't, like, I can't sit and drink a bunch of 20-ounce cans of 7% beer because I'll be wasted, but I appreciate what they're doing. I like that Stone's just giving me the big middle finger and be like, this is what we want to package, and this is what the beer is, and there you go. So I'm stoked to drink this right now. It's, like I said, it's a fun, like, change of pace. It's a cool blast from the past. Yeah, 88. Good stuff. If you guys see these big cans, like, this would be fun. Like, on Instagram, everyone does chug videos. Like, we should do shotgun videos of this, right? Like, that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I'm stoked. Thanks to Stone for sending this can to check out. So that's Stone IPA. It's iconic. It's classic. Hopefully you guys who watch it, hopefully they're still fans. We could talk about it. I'm sure there are people who'll be like, dude, this beer is still fire. So if you're one of those, let's talk about it. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.